Makie MCU Pro and Cubase 9 Pro. First we have to connect Makie with USB cable to computer. We don't need any driver because it is compatible, plug and play. It is compatible with Windows and with Mac operating system with Cubase 9 and Pro Tools 12. I have Pro Tools 12 and Cubase 9 and I tested and it works without any problem with both software. We have to make sure that when we turn on this Makie unit, it has to be in Makie protocol. We'll press those two buttons and turn on a unit. We will get option to put proper protocol. Here or here it will be Makie protocol and here it will be Huey protocol for Pro Tools. Now I have to set up Cubase. I will go under devices, device setup and plus, and I will choose Makie control. I already did it, so it is here, Makie control. For MIDI input and MIDI output, it should be MCU Pro USB. This area here is for assignable functions that we want to assign. Just click on category, choose one of those category, and then choose on function that you want to assign from that category. When you did it, I did it already, press apply. And after that, OK. Under devices, you'll find Makie control and make sure that it's in Cubase mode. Not compatibility, Cubase. Close that. Now we are ready to control this Cubase with MCU Pro. Let us see how it works. I will start from those two buttons. First one is to open mix window, this one, and this button is to open edit window. Let us see this area here, transport. This is for play. Stop, forward, backward, forward, and I have this button here, beginning of the song, end of the song, in and out, cycle, and those three buttons are for markers. Close this. Let us see markers, how they work. Find place where you want to drop marker, press this button and you have marker. Another place, press this button, you have marker. And then you can go to previous marker, next marker. Here, this button is for undo, this is for redo. I will undo those markers, those last two markers, because I don't need them. Let us go to, actually, before we go to this area, I will explain you about this area here. I don't want to forget that. That is for zooming. Zoom out, zoom in, zoom out. We can choose one track, for example this one, and then choose part of that track. Okay, so there's this area. And this is scrubbing button. Okay, now let us go to this area. Motorized faders. 1 to 8. And if you want to control more than 8 tracks, just we'll go to the next bank. Now we have next bank of the tracks. Let's see how it works in mixing window. Mixing window. As soon as we touch, this track will be selected. We can select track like this or touch fader in Cubase. This is first track. Mute, solo, recording, pan for this track. That same name of that track we can see on this display here. Now we can see first 8 tracks. If I go to next fader bank, I will see now again from track number 8 to 15. If I had 16 tracks, I could see from 9 to 16 because it is moving for 8 tracks to the next group of 8 tracks. Those are assignable switches. Remember, I told you we go on the device, and here we will decide which kind of function they will have. First one here is for delete. Now we'll see how it works. If I have this area here, I can delete that area and undo. Copy, 4 is paste. So, undo. Now, next one here is to import MIDI file, export MIDI file, import audio file, export audio file. Actually, export audio mix down. When we press pan, we can control pan and volume here. If we press flip, then here we can control pan and here volume. Let us see how it looks. First channel. Let's go to the first channel again. Okay, first one. Now, control volume here. We control pan here. And if we are not in flip position, and it's regularly, we control pan here and volume here. Now, what we have here is send. That means we can control send output on each channel. This button here is to control equalizer. Actually, this button here is to control equalizer. When we press this button and choose one channel, then we will see this window when we press global view. And then in this window we can see our inserts, we can see sends, we can see channel strip and equalizer. We can control equalizer if we press equalizer here, and then we can control functions of equalizer here. Frequency, press, narrow or wide, press again, frequency, engage next button here, this one. Now that is to control equalizer, software equalizer. Let's close this window. Now we want to control some plugins. I will go to see what do we have here. Do we have any plugins here? Yeah, we have a couple plugins here. Okay, let's control channel number 1. So that is, we'll select which channel do we want to control, and then when we select channel, we will go to plugin area, press plugin, and now we will see which plugin do we have in. On first position we have one, and on second position we have one. It says here first plugin is NIV 1073, and second one, okay, second one is CLA 76. Okay, let us open first plugin. Okay, let's put it there. We'll open second plugin too. Just a moment. Okay, put it there. Now, first plugin. It has 3 pages. Depends on number of those buttons here on plugin. We will have several pages. If we have more buttons, more pages. Less buttons, less pages. Now let us control this. We will go with this will change from page 1 to page 2. Now we are able to control this plugin. High frequency for the middle, frequency for bass, bass. Now we will go back on first page to change plugin. We are going to the second plugin. Now to second page of second plugin to control that plugin. Okay, on, off, plugin, input, output, attack, release, ratio. Okay, so those are, we can change type of the plugin if it's possible. Every function that that plugin has, we can change with those buttons. We can go on page 3, and there are some functions to control, see. And I will press this button here. That will control plugins in this window, in output, main output window. It will control those plugins, and we can see them here. It says Virtual Rack Mix is their first one, second one Shadow Hills. This area is for automation. We'll go to Edit window. We'll choose one track. Okay, I will automate this. When I press this, it's read automation, it's write automation. Now I will open this window to show you how it works. It's automation. Now it's selected. Now play it. Okay, now you can see I did some automation. It is just to show you how it works. I'll solo the track and play.